Buenos días, meine lieben Freunde, und willkommen zu Let's Play Danganronpa. Ein letztes Mal, wir sind nämlich gerade voll im letzten Class-Trial und ich würde sagen, wir schlucken gar nicht lange rum, wir starten sofort.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic. Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
Wie, wir kriegen nicht... Ja gut, die Regeln hat er im letzten Part erklärt, aber... Wie hier, let's get down to business first, Shadow. Woher ist diese Voice? Woher ist diese Line? Nein! Nein! Nicht Shadow, Sonic! Hand over the Chaos Emerald! Slowly. Well, I'll do something to... Ja, keine Ahnung. Irgendwie so, keine Ahnung, aber... direkt so gestartet, Alter.
This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
Ich fress nebenbei einen Löffel, Ei. Meine Mutter hat mir welche geholt. This world's true identity. My answer is will be true. That lie will become the truth. But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. Oh nein, 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 oh nein, oh, ihr könnt mir das doch nicht antun. Freunde. Vor allem, das ist doch so schnell. Ich mal bitte das hoch. Das war auch jetzt gerade richtig dumm. Mir doch bitte einen Schau. Jetzt brauche ich... Bestenfalls bevor das R explodiert, weil dann kann ich beides knacken. Fuck! Was mache ich denn? Wieder viel zu schnell. Ah, fuck, ich brauche auch das U vor dem A. Noch ein L. Ein L. Bitte! Oh, Junge, das ist so ein scheiß Minispiel, Alter. Du brauchst konstant eigentlich die Influence, diesen Game.
This world, this Jabberwock Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
Hey!
So, this isn't the real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world. You get it? It's all just one big game.
Are you friggin' serious?
Don't fucking mess with me, you bastard! Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
Yo! Yo! Alter, hat der Typ gesehen, was in Hope Peak Academy abging? Na nö, Alter, wer schreibt mir denn jetzt? Weil ich das nochmal aufnehmen. Ach, Marlon, natürlich Marlon. Sieht am Ausrasten, der Typ? Sieht am Ausrasten. Ja! Ich mach mein Handy mal auf lautlos, damit ich nicht gestört werde. Ach, hab ich gerade schon gemacht.
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now?
Meme-Potenzial.
That's stupid. There's no way that's even possible.
I know. The all in your mind trope makes you feel such cruel despair. But who cares? I revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line. 'Cause it's a game.
Then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game.
A lot of crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game.
We're the only people here.
'Cause it's a game.
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
'Cause it's a game.
Don't fuck with me! That's not even possible!
I know you guys are pissed, but you were having fun too, right? A world where anything goes only exists in games. So just force yourself to accept it. This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
Junge, irgendwie ist das Spiel mir auch gerade viel
Back
zu
in the
leise.
day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take
Ja,
flight.
richtig leise, glaube ich, ne? Ich glaube, mein Laptop hat mich mal wieder leiser gestellt. Ja, hat er, der kleine Bastard, Junge. Zum Glück ist mir das aufgefallen. Hat mich wahrscheinlich gar nicht gehört jetzt die ganze Zeit, Alter. Macht mich das gerade sauer, Junge. Naja, egal, ich bin wieder da. Mit lauter Stimme. Was mache ich denn?
But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
I mean, if this really is a virtual world, what does that make us?
You better not say we're fictional characters.
Gut.
The Future Foundation created this world using a program called the Neo World Program.
Wann geht eigentlich die Sonne heute unter, Alexa? Wann ist heute Sonnenuntergang?
Hi Ben, heute ist um 18:51 Uhr Sonnenuntergang.
Ja, das ist gerade, oh, das ist ja erst nach Stunde, oh Scheiße.
It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain. Which means your body still exists in the real world.
Geil, Alter, wir chillen da einfach so. Wir sind einfach
Right
Mr.
now,
Schlaf.
you're completely submerged in the game world, as if you're dreaming or something.
Was, wenn ich Hunger habe? Was, wenn ich aufs Klo muss?
Simply put, you're, you know, not aviators, but...
You mean Avatar, right? An existence created in the game is a copy of the user's real body.
Yo, der Typ wird langsam nützlich. Ja, nur ein bisschen zu spät.
We're not just regular avatars, right?
Your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
What did you remove?
Fuyuhiko ist jetzt so like, ah ja, deswegen habe ich 15 cm weniger. Fuck. Unsere Erinnerung.
I see.
What was removed from us was our school memories, right?
We're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy? Don't talk like that! Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars. Like this is a game world.
Junge, es macht ja auch nur dann Sinn, dass Nekomaru ein fucking Roboter war. Sorry, Leute, also. Ne?
How we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll never believe it.
Ja, weil du dumm bist.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
Wie er es genauso betont wie vorhin. Voll der Typ. This world is a virtual reality created by a computer program. We can't proceed if we don't accept it. Is believing him really the only thing we can do? Okay, let's fucking go. By the way, ich muss... Keine Ahnung, wie ich sitze. Also, egal wie ich sitze scheiße, Junge. Yo! Yo! Keine Ahnung, was ich
Is
brauche.
there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
Ah, nee, ich weiß was.
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school. But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
What game world? What avatar?
Sie macht mich echt sauer. Hätte sie nicht sterben
I'm a
können.
human being with a real body!
So. The virtual world. The avatars that were created for this world. I want to believe something like that, but
Is
ja.
there any evidence? You are the... What does that mean?
List of Subjects, weil wir hatten ja das Bild von Yoko gesehen.
Though you have no memories of your
Nee.
time with your real body.
Junge, was war das denn? That must be it. Concert mit Monokuma. Halleluja.
Earlier, in the teacher's lounge, I found this strange newspaper clipping. There's a picture of Hyoko, but she looked more like an adult than the Hyoko we knew.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school. But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives. Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some aged so much we didn't recognize them.
And you are saying that happened to Hyoko?
It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated, Fuyuhiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your body still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
No, hold on. If we didn't know each other before, and we wouldn't have known if we aged or not by looking at each other, then wouldn't he have noticed the difference? Noch cool, wie wir hier mit so wenigen sind. So, also, wir haben hier nicht mal mehr die coolen Schilder. Monokuma, warum hast du die nicht mitgebracht?
You're the only one!
Ich hab voll Bock auf Nudeln.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, you knew Peko for a long time, right?
Yeah, now that you mention it. Seems weird. No, now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
Hat er es nicht schon mal gesagt? 2 Jahre.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the Future Foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
That long? Peko and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years' worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who had their memories taken from them.
Ich weiß auch gar nicht, warum wir hier ewig diskutieren und warum die so ein Problem damit haben, Alter.
This is a virtual world. We're virtual avatars. Are you saying we just have to accept that?
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like. So what do you call these things I'm feeling? Are you saying these are all lies?
Just because it's a game doesn't mean everything was a lie. Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
Echt?
So if our brains believe something is real, it's no different than if it actually happened?
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that. In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood. That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room. But in fact, his blood was not being drained. He was just forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death. However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
As expected of Miss Sonia. Your knowledge of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
Ist das jetzt wirklich der richtige Zeitpunkt dafür? Ich weiß ja nicht.
If a lie is a believable lie, you're saying it might become the truth?
Meme-Potenzial.
We're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here. So we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Richtig. Ich muss mal ganz kurz Marlons Audio an und ich will wissen, was der mir gerade sagen wollte. Sorry. Ja, Junge, ey, der Typ soll sein Maul halten, Alter. Ich dachte, er sagt was zu meinem YouTube-Video.
Then the Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
Of course, that's also a virtual world.
Ich weiß nicht warum, aber irgendwie so, das soll dich so richtig traurig machen irgendwie, so die ganzen Areas, wo du die ganze Zeit warst. Es war alles fake.
That sea, that beach, the buildings, everything. It's all a virtual world created by the Neo World program.
Aber ich muss ganz ehrlich sagen, irgendwie juckt's mich gar nicht so. Ich bin irgendwie nie traurig geworden an diesem Moment. Keine Ahnung warum.
It's just like this space we're in right now. Aufnahme läuft wieder. Ich hab doch nur die Leertaste gedrückt, hä? Ja, das geht. Eieiei. Ich hab mir ein paar kurz Nudeln geholt. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program. It looks real because our brains think it's real.
Sind meine Kopfhörer eigentlich schon peak laut? That's why, in the end. Ich weiß nicht, also irgendwie, mich hat das nie so umgehauen, mich hat das nie so traurig gemacht, I don't know. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich einfach nur ein unemotionales Stück Scheiße bin, aber irgendwie so, ist halt so, ne? It was all just a creation. That's the truth. Like, yo! Like, wir lieben diesen Ort ja nicht mal so. Ich meine, wir wurden hier gezwungen, uns umzubringen, so. Das ist ja nicht unser Zuhause oder so, wisst ihr? So, wir wollen ja eh hier weg. The truth is, it was all a lie. That is this world's truth.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
Who cares if it's a lie?
Ja genau, das sage ich auch schon die ganze Zeit.
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Then that must mean...
Mal wieder viel zu früh gedrückt gerade eben, sorry. Ja, sie leben noch!
That's right. The killings we were forced to commit were part of some silly game.
Yes, Mikan lebt noch! Und der Rest auch, I guess. Okay, bei wem würde ich mich actually drüber freuen? Actually, Ultimate Imposter, Mikan, Ibuki, Tero kann ruhig tot bleiben. Mairo und Yoko sind mir eigentlich beide egal, genauso wie Peko. Gundam, okay, ja. Kiaki, Nagito, I guess. Und Nekomaru ist mir eigentlich auch egal, der kann auch ruhig tot bleiben.
Everyone who was killed should still be alive in the real world.
Oh yeah. Just because they died in the virtual world doesn't mean they died in real life. So you are saying everyone is still alive?
Yeah, that's it. Isn't that right, Monokuma? What's so funny?
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what you said earlier, Fuyuhiko.
Hoppla.
Don't tell me. You mean...
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality.
Junge, ich check ja, dass wir hier nur Jabberwock Island als Area hatten, weil die Researchers das Labor auf Jabberwock Island hatten und das deshalb halt nur Daten von Jabberwock Island hatten. Aber Junge, wenn du damit so Ultimate Reality machen kannst, dann schick mich doch irgendwo hin, wo es geil ist, Alter. Okay, hier war es actually geil. Von der Aliens, halt's Maul. Von der Area her war es schon Peak.
Their brains inside their actual bodies will stop functioning too.
What?
Then everyone who died...
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death, but that's why it's actually crueler instead. All that's left of them are empty husks.
Ja, aber die essen ja auch nichts und alles, als ob die noch leben, Alter.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
Einfach ein Messer reinstechen, dann sind sie erlöst.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Well, nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
What game? That's not what we risked our lives for.
If you want to be mad, please be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Future Foundation? The people from the Future Foundation made us play this sick game? Everything was their doing? Then Monomi and Chiaki were...
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then they were taken out.
I see. So our real enemy is the Future Foundation.
The Future Foundation is our real enemy? Is that it? Is that really it? Oh, geil, neues Theme. Ich muss tatsächlich sagen, als ich das Spiel mit Celine gespielt habe, hat das so hart gelaggt wegen diesen ganzen Nummern, die hier rumfliegen. Beziehungsweise halt der Discord-Call hat gelaggt. Was mach ich jetzt? Ich weiß nicht mal, worum es ging. Keine Ahnung.
The Neo World program was developed by the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here. It's all the Future Foundation's doing, right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation.
Wenn ich den Skill nicht hätte, das...
I mean, a group that would make a killing game. There's no way they're good guys.
Ja, ich weiß schon mal, worauf wir schließen.
And the Future Foundation is truly an organization of evil.
Mhm. Nee, nicht so. Who's our enemy? Is it the Future Foundation?
The Neo World program was developed by
The Future Foundation. The ones who trapped us. It's all the Future Foundation. And the enemy is the Future. I mean,
Let's fucking go.
Wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Originally, in the world created by the Neo World program, a concept like violence never existed.
Then why is there killing going on?
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
Could it be that virus is?
You're right.
Monokuma.
Akuma appeared. This island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
Mhm.
Yeah. It didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monomi.
Monomi, what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
Hey, don't change the subject.
That's also something we need to clear up. Eigentlich juckt's mich überhaupt nicht, was Monomi war, Alter. Ich bin froh, dass die weg ist. Sorry, ich hab das Ding so gehasst. Monomi and Usami's role had this in this world was observer. Magical girl.
I see!
I see.
She was the observer of the Neo World program. Isn't that right?
That's right! She was an NPC that was assigned the role of observer.
Jetzt wird erstmal erklärt, was ein NPC ist.
NPC? What's that?
Und natürlich muss es ihr erklärt werden, weil sie dumm ist. Ich habe das Gefühl, die einzigen, die reden... Ich habe das Gefühl, Sonia redet richtig wenig, Alter. Also bis auf die Story, wie sie vorhin erzählt hat. So, wo Yohiko rast die ganze Zeit aus. Akane ist so like, ja, hey, ich check gar nichts, weil ich dumm bin. Und Kazuichi erklärt alles.
Non-player character.
Seht ihr? Seht ihr?
Controlled by a person. It's different from avatars like us.
Monomi's existence...
Please
Hoppla.
wait. Did you just say 15 people?
Nee, er hat gar nichts gesagt, weil ich ihn weggekattet habe. Hoppla.
You've forgotten how to count. We're 16 people in total.
He was probably excluding the other observer.
Huh? Another observer?
Ey Leute, man muss euch wirklich alles vorkauen, ey. Byakuya Togami.
Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program.
Ich habe so auf die Zeit geschaut und habe so gemerkt, so, yo, wir sind ja schon 24 Minuten drin, der Part ist ja schon fast vorbei. Und dann ist mir aufgefallen, dass das Spiel hier nach Progress geht.
One of them was Monomi, and the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
So you're saying she was just a program? And she didn't actually exist in real life?
Then she wasn't human?
Sie erklärt auch einige Dinge, die sie bei Freetime-Events gesagt hat, wie zum Beispiel, bitte vergiss mich nicht oder so. Und das erklärt auch, dass sie manchmal halt auch so Dinge gesagt hat wie, ich glaube, sie hat das einmal irgendwie gesagt, ihr seid wirklich großartig. Und da meinte Hartley mir ja auch zu ihr, ey, exclude dich doch selbst nicht, du gehörst doch dazu. They didn't exist at all? Not true?
No, that's not it. Chiaki was really alive. Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive. Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character.
Shut up!
Yo!
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character. She was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
World
Now that
Ender.
you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
No, there's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
For everyone who's
Hey, what do you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
It's just a bluff.
Monokuma, what exactly are you? Don't you just show us your true self already?
Stimmt, wir wissen ja auch noch gar nicht, wer hier irgendwie dahinter steckt. Stimmt, voll vergessen.
What, you can't talk?
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us.
Grüße gehen raus an Celine.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast has finally arrived.
Das ging schnell. Hä?
Main cast.
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World Ender.
What? World Ender?
Was geht jetzt ab? Junge, ich hab wieder so Atemprobleme. Wahrscheinlich, weil ich fett bin. Yo!
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies with you guys.
Yo, wir sind alle schuld. Yo!
All right, I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
Makoto. Richtig. Das ist Makoto. Dankeschön. Dankeschön, Dankeschön, dass ihr ihn mir in voller Pracht, in voller Gänze gezeigt habt, obwohl diese riesige Apparatur vor ihm steht und man nichts gesehen hat, die ersten Hälfte
My
der
name is
Szene.
Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy.
Kriegen wir jetzt wieder einen 300 Jahre langen Dialog darüber, wie average und normal du bist.
And right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Der Typ ist aber auch nicht wirklich gealtert seit dem letzten Spiel.
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
Und ich hatte sogar in Erinnerung, dass Monokuma das später sogar noch kommentieren würde. Tut er aber tatsächlich nicht. Also als ich das Spiel replayed habe, habe ich gemerkt, er tut's nicht.
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us!
Ja, komm, hau Monokuma einmal eine auf die Fresse und dann, ne?
Hey, what happened?
What is this? Isn't he acting a bit strange? His attitude. It's as if he's being cautious of us.
Of course, I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that, you all need to fully accept the situation you're in.
Was ist denn mit dir, Alter? Rette uns doch einfach. Was ist aus dir geworden? The situation we're in?
Why do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Passt auf, Alter. Am Ende ist er Mastermind.
Who cares? Hurry up and get us out of here! The Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program.
Hope Restoration
By
Program?
now, you should understand your true identity.
Our true identities?
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues.
Gut, dass du auf Monokuma vertraust. Sehr gut.
Put them all together and try thinking about it.
Together and think? Ja, jetzt kommt ein Logic Dive. Oh nein. Ich glaube, es ist der letzte oder der vorletzte. Oh mein Gott, ich freue mich so, wenn ich nie wieder die Hangman's Gambit spielen muss, by the way. Ja, obwohl, dann, wir kommen ja danach zu den Fangames und, naja, wir kommen dazu noch, aber Hangman's Gambit bei den Fangames, oder zumindest beim ersten Fangame, ist nicht wirklich besser. Ans zweite erinnere ich mich tatsächlich noch nicht. Weil Das hatte ich ja nur einmal gespielt, das andere hatte ich zweimal gespielt. Das erste hatte ich zweimal gespielt. Oh, scheiße. Danganronpa, Another Despair Academy. Ficken, ey. Und Super Danganronpa, Another 2. Ja. Und es gibt ja auch das dritte Fangame, aber das spielen wir danach. Hatte ich mich zu entschieden. Who are the 15 Survivors? Hajime und die anderen. Obwohl sie eigentlich auch Makoto und die anderen sind. Naja. Nee, es sind ja keine 15 Survivors. Was rede ich, Alter? Joho, es sind 6 Survivors. Das sieht einfach nur cool aus, lol. Das ist nicht mal schwierig. Uah! So, Question 2. Who are the members of Despair? Hardly und die anderen. Fick deine Mutter. Erstens, das könnte ich so schnell lesen. Und, ach ja, ich hätte bremsen können, aber ich habe keinen Bock zu bremsen. Ich bin wirklich auch Peak-Autofahrer, ne? Wisst ihr, wie oft das schon passiert ist, Alter? So oft Auffahrunfall. Ne, eigentlich nicht. Eigentlich habe ich mir das gerade ausgedacht. Honestly. Glaubt mir das jetzt bitte nicht, Alter. Also, was ich zuerst gesagt habe. Oh, komm schon! Da braucht er erstmal eine halbe Stunde, bis er erstmal Speed hat, Alter. So wie Subway Surfer, ich sag's euch. Ich weiß nicht warum, aber irgendwie gibt mir das echt richtig harte Subway Surfer Vibes, obwohl es nichts mit Subway Surfer zu tun hat. Haben wir gerade einen Checkpoint bekommen oder nicht? Ich glaube, wir hatten gerade einen bekommen, oder? Jetzt haben wir einen, okay. Wirklich, ich finde das so heftig, wenn du in einem anderen Schwierigkeitsgrad spielst, hast du hier wirklich komplett andere Stages. Einmal hatte ich mir ja das to recover from despair. Fun Fact, da hieß es ja auch vorhin so, Who are the remnants of despair und dann Monokuma und Hajime and the others and Makoto und die others. Und ich habe da wirklich mal Monokuma genommen. Weil ich dachte, hey, ja, Monokuma ist doch Despair.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. Now it's all falling apart, Leute. Yo, Peak Gewitter, yo.
Could it be the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of ultimate despair are...
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys.
Ich muss mal meine Nudeln essen.
That's right. Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy,
You're also survivors of ultimate despair!
We're all ultimate despair?
Was ist diese Geste? Das habe ich mich schon mal gefragt. Und vor allem, sieht man diese Falte von seiner Krawatte über seiner Hand? Ach du Scheiße. Aber, wirklich, was macht der da? Das sieht so aus, als würde er irgendeinen Zaubertrick machen wollen.
don't be stupid. In the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth. The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair.
That was us?
Erklärt übrigens auch, was mit Mikan abging in Chapter 3, falls ihr euch erinnert.
What is this ultimate despair?
I remember hearing that they're dangerous guys who are responsible for terrorism, coup d'etats, and wars.
Ah, danke, dass du es nochmal ausgesprochen hast für mich, weil ich wusste im letzten Part nicht, wie man es ausspricht. Coup d'etats, okay? Merke ich mir fürs nächste Let's Play.
Yes, they're responsible for the tragedy and brought chaos into the world. Despair in human form, but utterly devoid of humanity. That's what you guys really are. The ultimate despair doesn't care about principles or morals. They just spread despair everywhere they go.
Was geht denn da ab, Alter?
They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything, to kill everything.
Okay, die sind ja noch krasser, als ich die in Erinnerung hatte.
Part of a dangerous group like that?
Du bist Mr. Mafia-Boss, Junge, du bist ganz still.
That's gotta be a lie.
Stimmt einfach nichts glauben, was uns erzählt wird, weil, ey, yo, ist viel einfacher, einfach zu denken, es wäre gelogen.
That's right. There's no way. There's no way we're all ultimate despair.
Hast du es nicht zuerst gesagt, Hajime?
Nagito probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth.
Nagito? Why are you bringing him up all of a sudden?
He's the only one who knew this truth before you guys. It was a special prize for clearing the final dead room.
Das Ding ist, ich habe richtig lange gedacht, ja, aber dann hätte Gundam das ja eigentlich auch rausfinden müssen. Und eigentlich hätte der uns das ja sagen müssen, weil selbst wenn der Gundam Tanaka ist, der proof of my evil until the very end, auch wenn er der Typ ist, das hätte er uns doch trotzdem sagen können dann nach dem Trial. Aber ich gehe tatsächlich davon aus, dass Nagito den Preis bekommen hat, weil er halt auf der höchsten Schwierigkeitsstufe gewonnen hat, was hat Monokuma ja auch gesagt, ne?
Was it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside...
Fuck, ich muss lesen, ich hab den Mund voll. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details. Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there. These profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
No, it used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
Auch der Bastard, Alter! Hä?
Why? Why do you know something like that?
Jo, ich muss mir mal ganz kurz eine Flasche Wasser holen. Yo, let's fucking go.
Anyway, it's the absolute truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school.
Ah, so. Ja,
And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
Er wollte uns alle umbringen, Alter. Nagito learned the truth. What did he try to do to us? You telling us to answer that? Nein! Keine Ahnung. Kill us all. Yo, was ist das denn? Du kannst es nicht machen, ohne Schaden zu nehmen. Das geht nicht. Es kam. Scheiße. Keine Ahnung, Alter. Fick. Ja, ficken, ich hab nicht mal getroffen. Junge, gib mir doch bitte einfach nur ein K. Dankeschön. Ganz ehrlich, ey, dieses Minispiel ist so ein Schmutz, Alter. Jeder, der dieses Minispiel gut findet, ist scheiße. Ich brauche eh 2 Ls, ne? Das ist ein Ass-Minispiel, Alter. Also wer sich das ausgedacht hat, ne? Fuck, nicht getroffen. Ah, ich brauch das A. Ihr glaubt nicht, wie mein Herz gerade gerattert hat, Alter. Alter. Bitte nie wieder dieses Minispiel. Bitte.
He tried to kill everyone except for the traitor.
That's right. After seeing the file, you learned that everyone, including him, was ultimate despair. And he tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Did Nagito try to kill us because we were ultimate despair?
Yes, because of his love for hope and his hatred toward despair. I sort of understand that.
Ich glaube nicht, dass es typisch für Makoto wäre, wirklich jemanden umzubringen. Ich glaube, wenn Junko nicht darauf bestanden hätte, in Teil 1, hätte man sie wahrscheinlich einfach festnehmen lassen, aber sie hätte sich nicht umbringen. Also ich glaube, von denen aus hätte sie sich nicht umbringen müssen, weil Kyoko sie ja sogar noch gefragt hat, so, ey, willst du das wirklich machen? Ja, obwohl, wir hatten ja auch Byakuya bei uns und der hat ja direkt gesagt, yo, du Bastard, ich bring dich auf jeden Fall um.
Don't mess with us. Why do we have to be treated like the bad guys?
There must be some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
I don't need a twist like that.
might seem unbelievable because you guys only have memories from before you entered the school. But it all happened at Hope's Peak Academy.
Ja, du kannst uns doch unsere Erinnerungen anscheinend zurückgeben. Gib uns die doch einfach wieder, hä? Bist doch Mr. Future Foundation.
You were tainted by ultimate despair because at Hope's Peak Academy, you were in contact with her.
I wish I was in contact with her too.
Her?
The true ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. She strongly influenced you all during your time at the school. And that's why you became ultimate despair.
Fun Fact, ich habe den Anime nie gesehen, aber ich weiß, dass sie unter anderem Chiaki umgebracht hatte. Und das ist witzig. Ja, das ist nicht witzig, aber... Und das ist halt so ein Ding. Erstmal, das letzte Chapter hieß, glaube ich, Smile at Hope in the Name of Despair. Und die Folge, in der es passiert ist, hieß Smile at Despair in the Name of Hope. Oder umgekehrt. Ich glaube aber, es war so rum. Und das Ding ist, dass Chiaki halt mit allen halt in der Klasse war, ne? Aber halt dann executed wurde. Während des Animes. Und sie ist halt hier im Neo World Program. Halt einer der Observer. Weil sie jemand ist, der uns allen vertraut ist. Eine Sache wollte ich auch noch zu Monami sagen am Anfang des Let's Plays, aber ich weiß nicht, ob es zu früh ist dafür.
In order to remove that influence, you've been placed into the Hope Restoration Program.
Ich krieg die einfach alle zur Therapie, Alter. Wollen die Hurensöhne ja auch mit mir machen. Also, jo, jetzt nicht die Future Foundation. Jo, ja, und vor allem vielleicht sollte ich die Leute, die darüber entscheiden, wie mein Leben weitergeht, nicht als Hurensöhne bezeichnen.
Is that why you took away our school memories?
Ich sterbe bald eher meine Ernährung, von daher.
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves is because you're within the Neo World Program. But your true bodies in the real world are different. In the real world, you're part of a group that cruelly destroyed your family, friends, and even your own body.
Yo!
Family, friends, and our own bodies? Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
He's right. There's no way we do something like that.
Don't turn away from the truth.
Hat er gerade Schaden genommen oder warum hat er gerade so rot geleuchtet? What was that just now? A memory? But that person that was Nagito, right? Vision of
It
Nagito.
appears you've remembered a little.
Jo, plötzlich kriegen wir unsere Erinnerungen wieder. Einfach so, random. Komm ein bisschen spät.
Now, face what you've done. And from there, you will finally take your first steps on the path to hope.
Okay, let's fucking go. Wir brauchen mal vielleicht die Truth Bullet, die wir gerade bekommen haben. Krank, dass wir alle Ultimate Despair sind so. Also überlegt euch mal
There's
so.
obviously some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
So, guck dir den Typen mal an, Alter.
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own bodies.
Ja, hier muss ich das nicht lesen.
How can you say we did all that?
We're being tricked.
Oh ja, sicher.
We're being tricked by the Future Foundation.
Einfach nichts glauben, was man dir erzählt, ja.
Doubt hope.
Die haben...
How much despair is within you guys?
Ja! Akane ist Average Corona-Leugner. Also wirklich, Junge.
There's no way we're ultimate because you're all you killed your friend and you even destroyed your own.
Oh, mir ist so am Jucken, Alter. Ich muss mal eincremen. Mach ich zwar eigentlich nicht mehr, während ich aufnehme, aber egal. Heute mal in der
That memory I
Augeneincreme-Edition.
felt was actually a memory from the real world. What Nagito did was... He cut off his own arm and transplanted a woman's arm?
Not just any woman's arm. It was the late Junko Enoshima's arm.
By the way, es ist ein bisschen unlogisch, dass das möglich war, weil, wenn ihr euch erinnert, ihr Körper komplett zerklatscht wurde von der Presse. Aber ignorieren wir mal.
What did you say? He probably thought that by becoming one with Junko Enoshima, he could make her survive within it.
Oh, aber hat er nicht voll so gesagt in der Memory so, ja, ich hasse sie und weil ich sie so hasse, der Typ ist so ein Psycho.
I don't get this at all.
The ultimate despairs defy understanding. They have no problem severing their own limbs.
I am terribly sorry. I do not feel so well. Where's the bathroom?
Junge, ich schwöre euch eine Sache, ich könnte so ein Glasfall niemals durchhalten, Junge, ich muss dauernd pissen.
It's just a game anyway, so why don't you just let it out? I'm pretty sure a select few would demand that.
It's too soon to feel sick. It's not even the worst thing the ultimate despairs have done.
Jo, der Typ macht einfach weiter. Wir sind hier voll am offenen Zahnfleisch am Gehen und der so, jo, okay, ja, hier weiter.
Some wasted away to skin and bones through continuous fasting in order to reach the despair of starvation. Others gave their own families to Junko just to perform killing experiments on them. Not just that. After Junko's death, they slaughtered countless people by forcing them to commit suicide.
Ja, das sieht für mich nicht so aus, als wären die gezwungen gewesen, so Selbstmord zu begehen, wenn da jemand mit einem Maschinengewehr steht, Alter.
One person even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps they wanted to see her despair? And not just that, some even tried to have children with Junko's dead body.
Was ist das überhaupt da für eine Area? Ach, ich dachte, das wäre so eine Dusche, aber, okay, ganz kurz, ich muss ganz kurz sagen, da sind ein paar von unseren Freunden dabei. Ich glaube, derjenige da mit dem Maschinengewehr soll Kazuichi sein. Der mit dem Auge, logischerweise Fuyuhiko. Und die Person, die Kinder mit ihrem Körper haben wollte, ist, haltet euch fest, Mikan. Laut YouTube-Videos habe ich das gesehen. Und zwar hat sie ihre Gebärmutter sich einpflanzen lassen oder so. Ja, sie hat sich ihre Gebärmutter einpflanzen lassen. Also es ist nicht so krank. Es ist nicht so krank, wie es beschrieben wird, wollte ich gerade sagen. Aber sich die Gebärmutter von einer Toten einpflanzen lassen, ist schon irgendwie kränker, als eine Tote zu rapen. Also ich muss ganz ehrlich sagen, wenn ich Ultimate Sphere wäre und alles, dann hätte ich wahrscheinlich auch das gemacht, was da in dem Bild unten in der Mitte dargestellt wird, ne?
Just stop! That's just a bullshit story. That's obviously bullshit!
Vor allem, warum sagt Makoto nicht einfach, wer von denen was gemacht hat? So, hä? Einfach so, ja, Kazuichi, yo, du hast ein paar Leute umgebracht, so. Hey, Fuyuhiko, ne, hier, du hast in der echten Welt übrigens auch nur ein Auge. Und, einfach sagen.
Despair toward yourselves in the real world. I understand that feeling.
Wow.
There's no need to worry. If you just advance toward the hope I provide, you'll definitely be saved.
Auf jeden Fall.
Save? You'll save us?
Of course. That's my purpose after all. That's why the Neo World program was created too.
You put us inside this program so that you could save us?
Essentially, your cohabitation inside the Neo World program was just a simulation. If we remove the memories of your time at Hope's Peak Academy, would it also remove your ultimate despair?
Warte mal, ich hab grad nicht zugehört. Sorry. Cohabitation, ich weiß nicht, was das Wort bedeutet. Vor allem ist auch cool, wie wir jetzt nur mit ihm reden und nicht mehr mit Monokuma. Der steht einfach daneben.
So, you're saying this was like a test?
I guess I can say that the test was a success.
Oh ja, definitiv.
Even though it deviated greatly from the original plan of graduating after gathering the Hope fragments, nevertheless, you guys were able to overcome your unexpected trials and make your way here. That's why all you need to do is choose graduate.
If we do that, we can get out of here?
However, if you graduate from here, your school memories will never return.
Huh?
If you choose to graduate, and the observer determines that there are no problems, you will complete the Hope Restoration Program, and your avatar will be uploaded into your real body.
Oh geil, Alter, da hätte ich richtig Bock drauf. So, weißt du, ich habe hier so einen normalen Körper und plötzlich habe ich einfach die Gebärmutter von wem anders.
Uploaded?
Means by uploading our avatar's memories into our bodies. Also forcibly erasing our past selves. That's why it's called the Hope Restoration Program. Aber das ist ein bisschen krank, oder? So that is the New World Program. Wir dürfen diese Erinnerungen einfach nicht haben. Das ist schon irgendwie heftig.
Hey, what happens to the people whose avatars died? If an avatar that needs to be uploaded has been deleted, there's nothing we can do.
So you're saying they'll never wake up?
God damn it! Damn fucking shit!
Ahem. Please take a look at this flipbook for a quick rundown of your options. If you choose graduate, it'll transfer your in-game memories, but your school memories will be gone forever. Unfortunately, the people who have already died will not be able to wake up.
Just a thought. What will happen if we do not choose to graduate?
You'll just have to continue living your tropical life.
Wo ist eigentlich mein zweiter Arschbang? Ich hatte mal 2 davon.
Hey, why you gotta ask something like that? Well, even if we wake up in the real world, we are all rather messed up, right? If that is the case, then maybe staying on this island is... What are you saying? Haven't we been working this hard just to escape from here?
You don't have to force yourself to return to a painful reality. Let's just play this game forever and ever!
Und was bringt dir das?
Don't be ridiculous. If I stay in this screwed up world any longer, I'm seriously gonna snap.
But still, is it really okay to sacrifice the others just to save ourselves?
Ja, die anderen sind ja eh tot.
You're asking that now? If we don't get out of here now, then what was everything we've done up till now even for?
You're right. We've been trying desperately to survive until we can finally leave this place. If we don't get out of here now, all the deaths we've endured will be in vain. I know this, but... something's not right. How come Monokuma isn't trying to stop us? Is he just going to stay quiet and overlook us getting out of this game world? Naja, er hat ja auch gesagt, er wird nichts dagegen tun, also von daher... And anything Monokuma did would be pointless too. Naja, er ist höchstwahrscheinlich auch Ultimate Despair, also, ne? Not only that. Is it really okay for us to believe him? If we get out or... Nein.
I see.
I see.
Wait, we have some time to decide?
Ist so, Alter. Einfach so, yo, hey, ihr könnt gehen oder ihr könnt nicht gehen. Lasst uns erstmal überlegen, Alter.
Did you get scared like Sonia?
Halt's Maul, Alter.
No, it's not that. Don't you think this is a little strange?
Strange? You still don't understand? Normally, ultimate despairs like you guys would just be abandoned.
Jo, was ist denn mit ihm los?
I'm here to help. You should be thankful for how open-minded the Future Foundation is.
Makoto, what has happened to you?
Jo, wir hören nicht auf ihn und er ist direkt so like, ey, Alter, ihr Hurensöhne, Junge.
Just listen to the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation is the world's hope, you know?
Einfach zuhören, einfach diesen fremden Leuten zuhören, die uns einfach irgendwie entführt und auf eine Insel gesteckt haben.
Do it. As I thought. There's something wrong with you.
Okay, let's go. Ich glaube, ich weiß, was wir brauchen. Und zwar, glaube ich, wir brauchen E-Mail to Makoto Naegi. Ja.
I said I'm going to save you guys. Why aren't you listening to me?
Junge, du bist irgendein Fremder!
Doesn't get out of here. I mean, the Future Foundation's the good guys, right?
And apparently we are actually the bad guys.
Der Typ ist aber irgendein Fremder, natürlich hören wir nicht auf ihn.
The Future Foundation is the world's hope.
Hast du noch was anderes zu
No
sagen?
one can defy the Future Foundation.
Aber du schon, oder wie?
Foolish to even think about it.
Was ich auch cool finde, ist, dass
I said I'm going.
niemand irgendwie gesagt hat, dass er ein Survivor von dem früheren Killing Game ist.
It's fine to trust him.
Also, weil wir haben ihn ja auch auf dem Foto gesehen, in Chapter 4. Eigentlich.
No one can defy the
Ich würde mir auch nicht irgendeinen Fremden merken, wenn ich auf irgendeinem Foto sehe. Hat er es jetzt anders betont? Ich zugehört, weil ich habe selbst
Hold
geplappert.
on. Did you say it's foolish to defy the Future Foundation? Then how do you explain your actions?
My actions?
I saw it. The email that the Future Foundation sent to you.
To Future Foundation's 14th Division, Makoto Naegi. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What you're doing is a serious act of treason. Do you understand? Where are you protecting the remnants of despair? It should be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep these people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Think carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope to the world. Ja, das Ding ist, ich hatte das auch so gerade so gedacht, so, er sagt auch so, oh ja, seid dankbar, wie open-minded die Future Foundation ist. Yo, die Future Foundation wollte uns alle umbringen, yo! The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy. You survived and helped you recover your memories. Immediately return to the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is for the sake of hope-filled future. Hope-filled future.
In that email, Makoto Naegi defied the Future Foundation to protect the remnants of despair. Which clearly contradicts what this person is saying.
Ja, Makoto Naegi ist ein richtiger Ehrenmann, Alter. Und der Typ ist ein Bastard.
Is that email for real? Future Foundation tried to kill us?
Ja.
Hold on! We'll deal with that later. Hey, Monokuma. Those clues we found were all real, right?
Yes!
Gasp! And that's not the only contradiction. What this Makoto person is saying also contradicts what we've already been told. Essentially, I cannot guarantee that there are no issues with this program. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure whether or not to run the program on you guys. But this was the only way to save you! I wanted to protect you! To me, those words seemed much more real. So, the person in front of us is...
Tell me, Makoto Naegi, who are you?
Who is he? Simply put, he's Makoto Naegi, who's known for being a cutie patootie!
I'm not asking you. I'm asking...
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
Oh nein, muss ich jetzt gegen Monokuma kämpfen? Damn it! It's trying to interfere. Then, to prove whether that Makoto Naegi is real or not, I'm gonna show death in his face! Der Moment of Truth oder was? Let's fucking go! Kampf gegen Monokuma! Oh nee, das Minispiel ist ja richtig scheiße hier in dem Spiel, ich erinnere mich.
I can't hear you! Better luck next time!
Hat man überhaupt nicht auf meinen Controller-Hammer? Ja, warte man.
Punishment is waiting for you!
Komm, sag mehr, Alter!
You're getting all riled up!
Sag mehr!
What are you even talking about?
Ja, ich will nicht, dass meine Zeit ausgeht.
Impossible!
Ja, obwohl meine Zeit wird ausgehen. Are you sure about this?
I'm not listening!
Oh, meine Hand tut schon weh. Kommt ein Negativ-Time. Ja, jetzt wird's halt gleich richtig scheiße. Jetzt soll ich halt nicht mal sehen, wo ich,
I can't hear you!
Mist.
Better luck next time! What do you want?
Komm, Alter. Komm, hau noch 3 Voicemails raus.
Waiting for you!
Komm, hau noch eine raus. Eine noch.
Getting all riled up! You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me...
This is the end.
Oh, ich war kurz verwirrt.
Makoto Naegi, if that's who you really are, then tell me this. Why did you make the password to Nezumi Castle 11037?
What was that again?
You can't answer?
That's weird. Wait, where'd you find that out?
Who cares? So how about it? Can you even answer?
Eigentlich müsst ihr es ja wissen, weil...
Oh man, I've been found out.
Wenn der Typ zu Monokuma gehört, müsste er es ja eigentlich wissen, weil Monokuma müsste das doch eigentlich auch wissen. Wenn es irgendwie Monokuma das erste Killing Game mitbekommen hat. Wovon wir ja ausgehen müssen. Ich meine, der hat ja den scheiß Pfeil. Wahrscheinlich stand sogar im Pfeil drin. Wahrscheinlich hätte sogar Nagito beantworten können.
Found out. Then you're...
How disappointing! And I thought I was on the right track!
Jo, was geht jetzt ab? Und weg ist er. Tschüss.
He disappeared? Hey! That guy disappeared!
Why are you surprised? It's a computer program, so anything's possible, right?
Then, that was just the work of Monokuma?
Kurze Frage, was wäre eigentlich passiert, wenn irgendwer irgendwen auf der Insel geschwängert hätte und die Person ein Kind bekommen hätte? Würde es das Kind dann auch in der echten Welt geben oder müsste man das Kind einfach zurücklassen? Wie geht's eigentlich mit meinem Pet, apropos Kinder? Nein! Ich glaube wirklich, das scheißt auch, wenn ich in einem Class Trial bin, Alter. Was ist denn das für ein Dreck?
Aw, you found out I was faking! This is so embarrassing! I just wanna kill myself!
Ja, ich auch.
What are you doing? Why'd you show us a fake member of the Future Foundation?
That fake was trying to get us out to the real world. Then that's your plan? Is that where your trap is?
Man, they saw right through me! I may as well be invisible.
A trap? What kind of trap did you set?
Hey, if you know what's good for you, you better hurry the hell up and confess.
Junge, wir sind 1 Stunde drin. Ich wusste gar nicht, dass die erste Hälfte des Class Trials so lange geht.
I'll beat you half to death if you tell us now. But if you don't spit it out soon, I'm just gonna kill ya!
Just kill him right now! Then this nightmare can finally end!
Stimmt, ja, stimmt. Monokuma hat nicht 1 Million Spares.
Violence is not allowed! This isn't that kind of game! It's a much smarter game, right?
What game? This game is already over!
This game is over?
Ja, aber die erste Phase wird jetzt enden.
No! I'm not gonna let you finish yet! There's no way this can end before I've even transformed!
Also, die erste Zeile hier, das würde meine Freundin wahrscheinlich auch zu mir sagen, wenn ich eine hätte. Das wäre so geil, wenn ich eine Freundin hätte, die mich nicht findet. Okay, stopp.
Transform?
A transformation is customary in a final boss battle, right? You know, like that one role-playing game?
Ah ja, das eine da, mhm.
You know what game I'm talking about. Final
Fantasy.
Don't say it!
Now then, allow me to show you. I'll skip the second and third forms and go straight to my final form!
You better not be bluffing. I'm gonna beat the crap out of you and pull all your stuffing out!
Yo! Yo! What? I have a bad feeling about this. Like the inside of my brain is burning. Sizzling. A really, really bad feeling. Yo!
Now then, make sure you burn this ginormous despair you're about to see into your memories!
Das letzte Mal sein, dass wir Monokuma in diesem Spiel sehen werden, Leute. Prägt ihn euch ein! Das ist nicht genau die gleiche Voice-Line, die er vorhin rausgehauen hatte. Der Synchronsprecher hat aber auch alles gegeben, Alter! Er wird zum Super Saiyajin! What the fuck? Sie ist riesig. Das ist so goofy. I can't. Mein Ohr juckt. Irgendwie sieht sie gar nicht mehr so riesig aus, wie sie da hinten chillt. Meine Waifu. Ich liebe sie. Sie ist so wunderschön.
What? What's going on?
Oh Gott, ich
I
hab
know
noch Auto an,
anything
sorry.
goes here. But this? This is clearly not fucking okay!
Ach so, aber dass der eine Typ einfach so verschwindet, ist okay.
I see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra-large high school girl. But are they really that big? Don't you think they're pretty small?
Naja, also... Grüße gehen raus an den Kumpel von Mercedes, ne?
She's huge! She's way too huge!
Du bist nur sauer, dass du nicht mehr die mit den größten Brüsten hier bist.
But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger. You know, that game, Kniferella.
Was?
Said it anyway.
Final Kniferella? Was? Ja! Okay, danke!
I see. An estimated bust size of 15 meters, huh? My boobs are hopelessly huge. Hey, want me to squish you in between them? Big boobs feel good, you know.
I get fucking crushed!
If this was a pandering fan service game full of pretty girls, there'd be a CG close-up of my cleavage. But...
ist das nicht genau das, was wir gerade bekommen hatten?
too bad. This isn't a fan service game. Of course, since it's not an action game either. You won't even get to experience the refreshing sensation of battling an enormous final boss. So fucking hopeless!
This is Monokuma's true identity?
We have to deal with this thing?
Identity? Eigentlich sagt man Identity nicht. Ich habe mal so ein Video gesehen. Do not pronounce the T. Stop pronouncing the T in English. Don't say identify. Say identify. Identify war es, nicht Identity. Sorry. Wie würde man denn Identity dann aussprechen? Identity. Ja, irgendwie so.
I'm shocked you'd call me this thing. Oh, you're so mean.
Is it just me, or did her personality change?
I get easily bored of my personality. Like, I already got bored of my personality who gets easily bored. And that's when Fuyuhiko would say, "It's too damn soon to say you got bored, right?"
Wait, what?
I have plenty of data on you guys, so it's so easy for me to know what you're all thinking.
You are not bored at all.
I got bored of getting bored. Jeez. Even when I'm dead, I still get bored. This sucks.
Even when you're dead? Does that mean... Is this person's true identity?
I see.
Ja, wer sonst? Ah, stimmt, wir hatten sie ja nie gesehen, stimmt.
Enoshima?
Wir hatten ja nur von ihr
Did you
gehört.
say Junko Enoshima? Isn't she dead?
Hast du nicht zugehört? Sie hat doch gerade gesagt, selbst nachdem sie... Ach, egal. Ich wollte eine Sache sagen. Was wollte ich denn sagen? Irgendwas wollte ich gerade sagen, aber ich weiß nicht was. Ich weiß es nicht mehr, sorry.
It's true. I did end up dying the last time. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to go so fast. I couldn't help it, you know? It was my first time. Jeez, stupid. You're the one who made me go.
And why is someone who died here right now?
Junge, sie wird auf einem fucking Bildschirm gedisplayt. Ihr könnt doch nicht so dumm sein, Leute.
Do you guys know about an artificial intelligence called alter ego?
Huh?
Exuberance! We are now an AI! We have transcended humanity!
Yo.
What AI? Stop saying all this crazy bullshit.
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right? That's why I made my own AI program while I was still alive.
Yo.
And then someone uploaded me into this Neo World program. And that's how Alter Ego Junko hopelessly appeared in front of you guys.
Der Typ muss ja richtig notgeil gewesen sein, wenn er sie so riesig gemacht hat. That's insane. This insane bitch is Junko Enoshima. She's responsible for everything. Destruction of Hope Peak Academy. Destruction of the world. Hat die sich da gerade hingelegt? Who took over the new world program and forced us to kill each other. What's all this bitch doing? Even so, what am I supposed to do? Even if we know she's Lunko and
Don't get
Oshima.
cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? I mean, we're all ultimate despair here. Each and every one of our classmates looked at us like we're a bunch of loogies on the side of the road. So, let's all be friends.
Hell no!
Man, they hate me. And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me.
Tampered with the graduation program?
By the way, dieses Man, they hate me. Ich fühl das so hart, Alter.
Remember what that fake Makoto said earlier? About what happens to you when you graduate, right? I feel like you guys weren't getting a big enough reward for graduating. So, I decided to modify what happens so it's something exciting and unique. Just like a game.
What the hell?
Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks.
How weird.
That's why I decided to resurrect them. This is the new graduation program I'm offering.
Resurrect? Hey, are you serious? Can you really do that?
Oh, ich muss dringend duschen, Alter. Meine Haare
It was
jucken.
like real hard, you know? The graduation program is the core part of this game, so it was protected with a lot of encrypted codes. It took me a long time. I felt so much despair about how useless I am. Well, one advantage of being an AI is that I got smarter with computers. Before that, every time a computer froze, I used to put it in a microwave and nuke it.
Show of hands, class. How long do you think it took for me to modify it?
Who cares about that?
For
Are
real.
you serious when you say that everyone who died will come back to life?
Did you forget? You gotta answer questions to progress the story. That's the rule of this game, right? By the way, I'll give you a clue. You guys were always watching time slip away at a certain place.
So you're not gonna tell us until we answer that?
We're completely at her mercy. But if we can't progress unless we answer, we have no choice but to answer. How long took it for Lunko and Oshima to modify the graduation program? She said we were watching how long it took. If so, the certain place. Jabberwock Park.
I see.
The countdown at Jabberwock Park. That's the only place we can think of. That's the only place we consistently watch that has anything to do with time.
Then that countdown represented the time that was needed to modify the program.
How brilliantly wrong! You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
Wrong? Then what was it?
How should I put this? I was just goofing around.
Huh?
I mean, isn't stuff you don't understand exciting even though you don't get it? It's kind of like superhero cosplayers, or someone else's designs of alien life and stuff, right?
Maybe.
It was just for show? In the end, it was meaningless. Does that fill you with despair? Like getting booted from a game server? You know those murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's investigating the murder?
Nee, kenn ich
I'm
nicht.
so over predictable crap like that. Just what did you expect at this stage of the game?
She's seriously messed up.
Well, in a way.
Quash
The
material.
countdown implied I was on a mission.
Todes ist Quash
Did you
Material.
ever make up your own silly rules, like don't step off the white line when you cross the road? I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys into the graduation program before the timer reached 0.
Wow.
Enough. Please stop.
Don't be so disappointed. It's totally true. I had a hard time manipulating the program. While you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog faces, I was working so hard on my own, you know?
Hey, enough with this pointless crap. Are you seriously going to resurrect everyone who died?
Like I
Ich bin so
said,
sauer.
it's easy. It's just a game after all.
Just a game?
Yeah. Each and everything that happened in this world was just an event within the game.
Oh.
There's no way anything that occurred in the game could affect the real world.
What you're saying now is completely different from what you said before. You said whether or not it's a lie, the moment you feel something is real, it becomes real.
The game where you throw my words back at me is over, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Fine. I won't worry about it. Hey.
Okay. Lassen Sie einfach glauben.
Who fucking cares about logic? As long as everyone who died comes back to life, that's good enough.
Ich würde auch einfach machen, was sie sagt, aber auch nur, weil sie so eine Mami ist.
But if we do not understand the principles behind it, then we do not even know if it is really possible.
Anything goes in this world. You've seen that happen so many times already, right?
Well, if a high school girl can get huge, then it's not crazy if the dead can come back to life, right?
Oh, ich habe Essen in meinem Hals
If she's
stecken.
saying that's how she tampered with a computer program, how are we supposed to respond to that?
That's right. That's why you should finish this game and go back to living a normal life in the real world.
If we go back, what do you get out of it? What benefit do you get by making us return to the real world?
Diese scheiß
As long
Decke,
as
die
we
man
don't
nicht
know what it
abnehmen kann,
is.
Alter.
Man, so annoying. You're so petty. It's not like you're a housewife living on a tight budget. All I want is to put on this graduation performance in a more dramatic way. Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back. Is that what you want? Not to go back?
Well, hold on a sec. We're obviously going to get out of here. If it'll bring our dead friends back, it's all we can do.
Of course! We've been working toward that goal for, like, forever!
Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings.
Plus everyone can go back together, so there's no reason to hesitate.
You are right. There is no way we can choose to stay here after all we've been through.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip, your will to live is truly ultimate. Wonderful! That's just more reason for you to execute your role as devices.
Devices? Yeah, yo.
Okay, now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with the touch panel that's in front of you? I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it.
What the fuck?
You don't have to say, who are you talking to? It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime.
Chump? Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
So we just have to press graduate, right?
If we do that, we can go home, right?
I can go back. After this I can finally go back. He's right. After this you can finally go back. This will be the end. The friends who died will be saved. It's way beyond what we expected. Then it's safe to say that this is the good ending, right?
I got it! Don't press it! This is Junko's trap!
Wäre es jetzt egal gewesen, was ich jetzt gedrückt hätte? Hä?
What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again.
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
Du kannst alles sagen, Alter. Warum? Gib uns irgendeinen Grund, dir das zu glauben.
Real? I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation.
This guy is the real Makoto Naegi? And this is the guy I spoke to? Naja, er hat monologiert.
I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus, the main character gallantly appears. So cool! I'm drooling! So much!
Did you also time my arrival?
Ach, fuck, Mann, ich hab zu früh gedrückt.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone. And then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
I'm drooling! I can't stop my leak!
How were you able to get here, Makoto?
Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, he must have hacked in with his tricks too, right? That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
Was? Ja, Moment, ich hab doch gesagt, dass sie das später noch, dass ich dachte, dass sie das später noch kommentiert, aber... Moment, ich muss das passen. You haven't aged a day. Ja, ich glaube, ja, okay, sie hat es doch gesagt, was ich dachte, was sie gesagt hätte, aber wo ich dachte, dass sie es doch nicht gesagt hat, okay.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students.
Und dann hat er jetzt gesagt, ich muss mal zuhören, Alter. Ich hab schon wieder vergessen. Was ist denn mit mir?
Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
You always had such reckless hope. I love you so much that you disgust me.
Ich merke übrigens gerade, dass hier wieder ein Filter über den ganzen Sprite ist. Das ist wirklich in jedem Class Trial einfach so ein Filter. Voll die geile Idee, Alter. Peak Idee einfach.
Just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap?
It doesn't matter. We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way.
The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap.
Huh?
She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Hey, little old me.
Who do we trust?
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
Ja, dann hau raus.
You know her goal?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
Despair Restoration Program?
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
What? Then everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
What the fuck?
Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered. It's actually impossible to revive them.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
Geil, Alter.
Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy. I can play a version of Peko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
I said, don't fucking mess with me!
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here.
Junkify All Mankind?
After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters. And then, eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world. With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land, will be complete.
Ist Dr. Eggman oder was?
That's Operation Junkify All Mankind in a nutshell. Oh yeah! Our dreams are expanding and...
That messed up plan is your goal?
Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
Nagito hätte ihr sogar fast geholfen, Alter. Voll der Typ.
Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
No. There's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other.
The reason she wasn't able to do that? Was it because there was something she didn't do? So then the reason is the school trip's rules.
See?
Got it. It's because of the school trip's rules.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher.
However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow up.
Jo, guck mal, die beiden hier voll das Tag-Team beim Explainen.
That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
Rule 4. The lead teacher cannot directly interfere with the students. An exception.
So, the rules were protecting us?
Dann lese ich nicht.
Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules. Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
Ja, aber hättest du nicht einfach eine Regel machen können, von wegen, wenn einer jemanden umbringt, sterben alle, so pauschal? Ja, obwohl, da hätte keiner jemanden umgebracht, glaube ich.
So you made us kill each other, because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Ja, irgendwer hat mir geschrieben, Alter. Nee. Erstmal, ich habe 2 Nachrichten. Ja, ich bin ignoriert worden von 2 Leuten. Alles Mr. und Mrs. Fame, Alter. Alle. Ist das hier irgendwelche cringe WhatsApp-Stories?
Is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fucking me. What about our lives?
Chump change.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
So that's your trap. You tried to make us choose graduate, so you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair.
Warte mal, habe ich das richtig verstanden? Sie kann dann auch unsere Körper übernehmen? Ich habe das gerade tatsächlich nicht verstanden. Ich muss es nochmal lesen. Sorry. Ja, also hier sagt sie ja uploading into everyone who died. Aber weil sie hier sagt, Trump claims auf das, was er sagt, what about our lives? Klingt irgendwie so, als würde sie uns einfach nicht uploaden und sich auch in uns uploaden, also die noch leben.
She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly? Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray. And the best part is, they did it to themselves, you know?
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Aber irgendwas vor hinten, was ich nochmal lesen wollte. Ach, das, ja, okay.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
Could it be? Is he talking about them right now? The reserve cost theory. Die 2753.
Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
Bin ich nicht der einzige Survivor von denen?
Incident where 2,357 people from the
Ah, ich hab
reserve
die
course
Zahl
all
falsch
killed
gesagt.
themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
Boah.
2,357 people? That's an outrageous number.
You don't have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once. That was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore. I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Huh? If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
What the heck? Why does it have to be like that?
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation. They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
This is nothing to LOL about.
LOL.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win. The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Stop it!
It was all a mistake? Was this really just a mistake? Was it a mistake to think we'd go home alive all along? What about the killings in the class trials? Is this just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despairs killed each other off?
Don't give up yet!
Huh?
There is a way you guys can get out of here without letting Junko out.
Let's fucking go, Alter! Hau raus! Aua, ich hab mich gestoßen.
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is? Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
Was, she's heard of it? Then it's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? Might be that. Ja, wir haben es ja gesagt bekommen. Warum ist das hier über dem hier? Wo ist es? Hier.
I see.
Oh, yo.
Are you talking about the shutdown sequence?
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command?
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys. So I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop.
And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
Hä?
You know about it?
Irgendwie hatte ich das auch noch im Kopf, dass sie davon wusste.
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
Sind nicht genug Leute.
I see.
Voll dumm, Alter, dass wir eine gewisse Anzahl von Leuten dafür brauchen.
There's not enough people?
Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time.
Okay, ja. Aber ich hab grad kurz was gesucht.
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
So it's totally impossible.
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command?
No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
Oh, Junge, ey, dieser scheiß Stuhl, Junge. Ah, Mann, mein Stuhl ist so kaputt und es macht mich so sauer. Ich hab mir den vor nicht mal einem Jahr geholt.
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
I believe...
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Damn.
That's not something you need to take your time saying.
Believe. Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this.
Someone pissed.
Chiyoko! Byakuya! I knew you guys would come.
Wie ein You Guys would come? Habt ihr euch nicht irgendwie abgesprochen? So, ey Leute, wir kommen alle zusammen, okay? Nein, 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 nein. Einfach so, yo, ich gehe einfach dahin. Ich habe keine Ahnung, ob das gut geht, aber hey, yo, meine Freunde werden kommen. Kyoko? Byakuya?
You'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
I'm sorry.
Even though it took some time for 2 people to enter the program simultaneously.
Ja. Habt ihr jetzt wirklich daran gearbeitet, damit ihr gleichzeitig reingehen könnt? Was ist mit euch, Alter? Seid ihr 2 Kinder, die zum Headmaster wollen?
Hey, what's going on? Why are there more people again?
Leute, die den ersten Teil nicht gespielt haben, denken sich dann wahrscheinlich auch so, like, ja, okay, was geht jetzt ab so? Das Spiel ist die ganze Zeit so richtig independent und dann so ab diesem Chapter einfach überhaupt nicht mehr. So, und Leute, die den ersten Teil gespielt haben, die lieben diese Szene, glaube ich.
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
Wie entspannt er das auch sagt.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand. There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
Ist der...
Shut up.
Byakuya! You're alive! But you're so skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
You shut up too.
Are you two also from the Future Foundation?
Eieiei, 1,5 Stunden, wir sind schon an dem Punkt, okay?
No, it's probably not just that.
Oh, Alter. Irgendeine Flüssigkeit ist da auch drin. Ich hab keine Ahnung warum. Junge. Und können die Leute mal aufhören zu schreiben? Nur weil die gesoffen hat, Alter. Schreibt mir doch nicht. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed to for ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and helped you recover your memories. Tragedy. The killing school life is referring to that.
You guys are the survivors of the killing school life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Ja, die haben schon Erfahrung mit ihr.
That's right. There's 3 of them here now?
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger.
Ja, aber wir haben die doch eh auf dem Foto gesehen. Ich weiß nicht, warum das jetzt so eine Überraschung ist. Allein schon durch Byakuya.
Jesus, stupids! Making such a suicidal move. Did you really want to see me that badly?
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
Jo, was? Ich fing einfach an zu weinen, was?
Why are you crying?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs. They'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
You said it again!
Heul mich
Just
rum.
ignore her.
Ich mag Akane nicht, sorry.
Activate the shutdown sequence. It'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
And this messed up
Hey.
world?
Can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us?
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted. It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here.
So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
Ja, aber alle anderen bleiben tot, oder wie?
What does that mean for us?
Was sind das für scheiß Regeln, Alter? Alles wird deleted sein. Dann lass doch auch die Toten deleten, dass die gestorben sind.
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you entered the program.
Huh?
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
Ja, ist so, ey. Voll die Idioten, Alter. Einfach auf die Fremden hören hier.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we entered the program,
We're going to revert back to our original self before entered the program. Revert to ultimate self. Schreiben.
does that mean we'll go back to being ultimate despair?
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair. No!
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair.
Eigentlich ja schon, gell? For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...?
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
Sure.
It's gonna be alright. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Will you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is like really nasty.
Sie sagt das so, als hätte sie Erfahrung damit.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Meaningless. Vanish. Does that include her too? If we lose our memories of this world, we're also going to forget she ever existed, right? If that happens, does it really mean that she, an existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? She risked her life to protect us, and we won't even remember she existed!
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when... Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past.
Hey, why did we become ultimate despair in the first place?
I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me...
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that. The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
Then, what if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too.
Warte, was? So, ich höre ihr so gern zu, ne? Ich höre ihr so unfassbar gern zu, dass ich vergesse zuzuhören.
They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys. Well, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
Are you kidding around?
Enough. My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing.
Wie lange geht das denn überhaupt noch? Das geht doch dann nur 3 Stunden, das Trial. Ich dachte, es ging länger.
When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair. And your dead friends will never be revived. And the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world.
Ja,
Now
Schunko,
then, will the
Schandsack.
Future Foundation win, or will my despair win?
All right! Things are starting to heat up!
This isn't a game, you know.
By the way, wisst ihr, was das heißt? Wir werden nicht mehr Hangman's Gambit oder so einen Scheiß machen müssen. Also, ich denke nicht, dass das jetzt noch kommen wird. So spät im Trial.
Au contraire. This is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life.
Es gibt eine Sache noch, die uns erzählt wird, glaube ich. Und ich glaube, dann passiert was. Oder?
That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
You called us chumps again!
Du musst es nicht jedes Mal kommentieren. Ich glaube, jeder andere hat gehört, dass sie es gesagt hat. Ich muss mal meine Zähne putzen, by the way. Das habe ich irgendwie seit gestern früh nicht mehr gemacht. Hoppla.
Only 'cause it's true. Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people. Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then. So, question! Who did I lure and how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass. Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
The same outcome as the killing school life. Good, let's have to remember what occurred. Ey Junge, ich hab Kampfpasta im Mund. Oh, nö! Na, ich muss meine Zähne wohl nach der Aufnahme putzen. Mein Mikrofon ist fast runtergefallen, geil. Ich muss meine Zähne wohl später putzen. Ich dachte, jetzt kommt so Answering, so einfach nur auswählen. Plötzlich Peak Logic Dive, Alter. Obwohl ich vorhin noch gesagt habe, ja, das wird wahrscheinlich jetzt der letzte sein. Aber Hangman's Gambit kommt auf keinen Fall nochmal. Leg ich meine Hand für ins Feuer. Also wenn das hier der komplette Logic Dive ist, dann hätte ich ja meine Zahnbürste gar nicht weglegen müssen. Okay, ich nehm's. Ich nehm's zurück, meine lieben Freunde. Ja, wisst ihr, was ich gleich mache? Ich nehme gleich erstmal Pokémon auf. Ich wollte nämlich noch ein bisschen was erzählen im Pokémon. Also schaltet auch gerne ein bei Pokémon Weiß Edition, bevor das Video jetzt zu Ende. What the fuck? Wir haben 5 Minuten Zeit hierfür, ne? Also die Zeit so ein bisschen im Auge behalten. Ich glaube, Zeit kann hier ein richtiges... Obwohl, eigentlich nicht. Ich will 5 Minuten verbrauchen. Wir können einfach hier bleiben. Ne, können wir nicht. Ich dachte vorhin... Ja, egal. Okay, nächster Checkpoint. Und vor allem haben wir hier wieder 3 Fragen. Warum mache ich mir jetzt so Sorgen um die Zeit? Ich habe mir noch nie Sorgen gemacht um die Zeit. Bei irgendwas. Naja, vielleicht weil ich in Teil 1 auch wegen der Zeit Game Over gegangen bin. Es gibt immer irgendwas, was... The Future Foundation... Das war knapp. Seit wann muss man sich hier auch noch bewegen? Ey! Ja, ich habe doch die richtige Antwort ausgewählt, Alter. Das ist das letzte Mal. Du kannst nicht einfach neue Elemente beim letzten Mal adden. So ein scheiß Sprung, Alter. Deine Mutter. Die Person antwortet mir nicht mehr. Und das Witzige ist, ich habe gesehen, dass sie die Nachrichten sofort gelesen hat, die ich geschrieben habe. Das heißt, sie ignoriert mich. Macht mich gerade low-key sauer. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ja, ich habe gerade Französisch geredet. Ich habe aus irgendeinem Grund einfach Französisch gezählt. Déjame. Ja, Kokichi, du kannst nicht in 3 verschiedenen Sprachen reden. Hey! Por qué no puedo? Ey Junge, ich krieg ja jetzt gar nicht mehr ins Speed, um da rüber zu kommen. Ich krieg nicht mehr ins Speed. Wir sind tot, Alter. Oh, 2, 4, 5. Junge, was? Das war krank. Das war gerade scheiße krank. Okay, jetzt wieder diese Dinger, denen man ausweichen muss. Die übrigens im leichten Schwierigkeitsgrad, glaube ich, gar nicht vorkommen. Ich meine, ich habe die Dinger zum ersten Mal gesehen, als ich das Spiel mit Celine gespielt habe. Und ich glaube, mit Celine habe ich auch auf dem maximalen Schwierigkeitsgrad. Oh, fuck. So, jetzt neu machen. Klammer. Oh. Freut euch auch so sehr wie auf die Fangames wie ich? Vor allem ihr, Alter! Ich werde nicht mal geklickt. Oh Mann, ey. Oh Mann, ich bin so froh, dass das jetzt das letzte Mal war, ne? Ja, es ist noch nicht ganz vorbei. Es ist noch nicht komplett vorbei. Ja, aber als ob da jetzt noch irgendwas Schwieriges kommt. Seht's euch an! Let's fucking go, wir haben es geschafft.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. Ja, die Future Foundation wurde mit den Killings gelört. Über die Surveillance Cameras wurde denen das gezeigt. Weil ja auch gesagt wurde, sie braucht sie eigentlich nicht, um uns zu watchen. Ja.
You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
Surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
In the previous killing school life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school.
Woher weiß er das? Hoppla. Ich hab so viel, mein Stuhl bricht gleich zusammen.
Ding, ding, ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
You sure did.
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but...
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running.
Ich hätte es einfach gemacht, ganz ehrlich. Scheiß drauf, Alter. Kollateralschäden.
There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, Hope dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time, right?
Naja, gut, ne? Wurde ja ein schlechter Job gemacht, weil die Killings sind ja vorbei.
Don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation. But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please! That sounds as though we...
As though we wanted to come to this world of our own free will. But that's precisely the truth.
Bitte was?
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program.
By the way, Hartley, mir sagt doch irgendwie immer nur hä. Also wir brauchen eigentlich einen Counter, wie oft der es heute schon gesagt hat in dem blauen Text.
To provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the ultimate despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Don't go blaming us for this.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Huh, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those Future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rules.
There are two options. Graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
The other requirement to pass the graduation exam is just final decision.
I see. As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
To participate in the graduation program, you need my permission as your acting teacher, you know? What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote? After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade.
Aye, aye, aye.
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
Da ist aber jemand selbstbewusst.
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that. All too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh.
Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone.
Ja, glauben wir einfach an diese Fremden,
It's true
ja.
that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
I was totally waiting for a protagonist to fly like that. When I crush you with despair, such ecstasy.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
Ah, wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Bitte was?
Mastermind?
Mastermind? Someone else is coming?
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the mastermind. But I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well, let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru Kamakura?
That name. I've heard it before. The person was called the ultimate hope. It couldn't be all he was. That's right, I've seen a person called... Nein. Oh, ich dachte Hangman's Gambit. Oh mein Gott. A Dark Diva of Destruction.
Izuru Kamakura? Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy? It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the ultimate hope, right?
Junge, mein Stuhl, Alter.
Does the founder have the same name as that ultimate hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
The future foundation might know something, right?
How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura.
Deswegen wusste man in Teil 1 auch nichts von dem und er wurde nie erwähnt.
A mystery if such a person ever really existed. And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy. Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
Sorry, mein Ort gejuckt.
And you're the one who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Junko and Ashima killed them? Oh, don't say such cruel things. Izuru Kamakura is very much alive. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Warum soll ich das wissen?
What? I am... what?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
Ach so meinte die das. Ach so, ja dann.
Huh?
If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand.
You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura.
Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking about?
Ich wollte sie nicht unterbrechen, es tut mir leid.
Liar!
Ich dachte, sie wäre fertig.
There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru is
Kamakura.
that ultimate hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
Oh, mal viel trinken jetzt. I'm Izuru Kamakura? Oh, ja, nee, doch nichts trinken. Yo. Was brauchen wir jetzt? Ich glaube, wir brauchen jetzt den Zeitreisenscheiß, kann das sein?
Good news, Hajime!
Nee, brauche ich nicht.
Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along. Ultimate hope.
Geil, Alter.
Someone from the reserve course has such an amazing talent like that.
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata. I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Then
Erinnerst
Izuru
du
is your
dich falsch?
name?
Nee, dazu kommt man noch in den
Lying to us,
Fangames.
right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Could it be created hope? That might be Izuru.
Richtig. Created Hope. Auch geil, Alter. Wir chillen ja hier, weil wir Ultimate Despair sind. Also anscheinend bin ich ja noch nicht Ultimate Hope, Alter. Gar nicht beides gleichzeitig sein.
Then Izuru is. Hey, you weren't lying to. I did not want any more.
Could it be created?
Richtig. That must be it. Guck mal, die beiden verstehen sich richtig gut, Alter. Hajime und Makoto.
Created hope. Are you talking about the Hope Cultivation Plan?
Hope cultivation plan. What is that?
A while back, I saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
Jetzt kann ich endlich was trinken, geil.
It's true, it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Create? For the longest time, the Hope Cultivation Plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talents of Ultimates. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder. And called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
Wow.
Izuru Kamakura Project?
Irgendwie ist
Just
mir
a
schlecht,
little
ich
while
sollte zu viel
ago,
gegessen.
they were finally able to reach the experimental stage of that plan. From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Why did they use the reserve course as lab rats?
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent. From that group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
Why me?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else.
Huh?
You still don't get it. You were used by the Academy. They exploited your feelings of admiration toward hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat.
Ich frage mich, was Nagito dazu gesagt hätte. Ganz ehrlich.
See? Didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
After many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
Did you say transformed?
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius. So naturally, they went to extremes. By directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata.
Junge, was steht denn da? Ich sehe da Buchstaben, aber ich kann es nicht lesen. Government has second casual, one AD comes, M to the South Korea economy escalated, anxious between, ich glaube, das steht einfach nur random Scheiß. The government has have been by homes, cars and other has led to a new debt preempted. Sorry, ich kann. Irgendwas mit South Korea, Alter. Steht halt wirklich irgendeine Scheiße einfach nur.
A completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura. Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me. But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit. That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Not even close. Seriously, it's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much.
Ich muss mal meine Augentropfen nehmen.
Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand. I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now, so even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Did they really do something like that?
But if you think about it, if Hajime gets out of here, he's gonna be a super genius, right?
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Different person? How is he different?
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised. All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Emotions, thoughts, hobbies. He doesn't even have a memory?
It sounds like he is a completely different person.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
But as for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown...
Oh, sorry, ich habe wieder nicht aufgepasst. Das Ding ist, ich bin nicht am Handy oder so, ne? Ich schlafe einfach nur gefühlt ein. Da, okay, ja.
He'll disappear.
Nein, wir werden verschwinden.
Disappear? All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy. He will no longer be Hajime Hinata.
Disappear. I'm going to disappear? Disappear. Disappear, disappear. Disappear, disappear, disappear. Disappear, disappear. Ja, okay, das werde ich jetzt nicht alles lesen. Ja, was geschieht jetzt? Ich kann mich hieran gar nicht erinnern. War das gerade nackt? But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Huh? Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason to meet again. After all, you are boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you?
Hajime?
Was that me? No, that's not me!
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is. You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this.
Could it be? the one who uploaded you into the Neo World program was... It's not me!
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it, no matter how hard you try.
Und vor allem, so, wir haben auch diese ganzen Student Council Members umgebracht. Das ist eigentlich so krank, Alter, weil wir eigentlich so ein entspannter Dude sind. Junge, der Blick.
Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
I do? I already know how I can be saved? Submit to Lunko, das würde ich machen. Just graduate.
I see. I just need to choose graduate then.
Huh?
In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body. So, Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless happy ending.
Ich wollte noch etwas sagen. Und zwar, Monokuma hat das Ding ja am Anfang gehalten. Und ich frage mich, wie Monokuma es gezeichnet hat, wenn Monokuma nicht schreiben kann.
Hold on. You can't do that.
If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here. I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs.
Jeez, we should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is...
Da hat mir jemand geschrieben. Ah, Mercedes. Oh, Mann.
We have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old. Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place? What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy.
That's...
Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the ultimate despairs, right? Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
Not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think? And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game. Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it. The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized.
The girl you love and the guy you hate. Und genau dann hat man Sonia und Kazuichi gesehen.
And in Hajime's case,
glaube ich.
his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for? For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
You can't believe her! That's how she works!
That's what she does, so she can lure you all toward despair.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Oh, hold on.
What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
No, I was just...
Wie er direkt so ist und sagt, nein, also,
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
So that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that? You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world. Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
At this point, this is the only way.
No. There is another way. As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories. And everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
Irgendwie schon.
Guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair.
What shall we do?
You're asking us? You're telling us to decide?
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like this?
Oh, ja, let's fucking go. Ne? Wir kennen es ja alle. Wenn das Film kommt, geht's close to the end. Das habe ich vorhin übrigens gar nicht gesagt.
Overcome despair. You guys should be able to grasp true hope.
Komm mit mir hoch.
If our memories up until now disappear, I will not even remember the reason everybody died.
Ich hab einfach so A gedrückt, aber hä?
Are you really going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
Was geht ab mit meinem Herzen und mit meiner...
I think I'm a fool, but
mit der Zeit?
I want to see Peko one more time.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, the Future Foundation might kill us, right?
We won't let them do that.
This is all the Future Foundation's fault. They're the ones who stuck us in this messed up world!
Ist so, ey, voll die Hurensöhne.
Protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
I know, but...
Everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
Hm? Nein! Fuck. Graduate or shutdown. The word or me. Hope or despair. They're telling us to choose? Choose between that? Why? Why do we have to choose? Nein! Game over, wir sind tot. Einfach so. Yo, Explosion!
I can't do it.
Huh? You can't do it?
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that, I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone!
Jo, wie er ausrastet!
This is just too much. Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent.
Eigentlich ist er tatsächlich, guck mal, eigentlich so ist er der Einzige, der so selbst schuld eigentlich dran ist, also nicht wirklich selbst schuld, aber ich meine, er hat Hope Peak Academy so sehr admired und nur deshalb ist er jetzt hier. Ich würde so hart mich hassen dafür.
But even so, I got dragged into this, and now my existence is going to disappear? I don't understand it at all.
Both choices are hopeless.
Naja, es gibt ja noch die Option Repeat. Warum denkt darüber keiner nach? Weil Schwachsinn
Much
ist.
of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
This burden. Don't you dare make us shoulder it.
Wisst ihr, was Hero jetzt sagen würde, wenn der hier wäre? Denn let's flip a coin or something. 50-50 odds. Ich meine, wir scheißen ja eh drauf, dass es die Option Repeat gibt.
There's no way we can handle this on our own.
Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future. Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem.
That's...
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez, once again, this went exactly as I expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this. That is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens. Well, I can say that, but the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless.
Da hat wieder jemand mir geschrieben. Moment, ich muss antworten. Was habe ich denn sonst noch so für Nachrichten? Instagram. Threads. Ich benutze Threads nicht mal. Ich könnte die App löschen, Alter.
After all, this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony. Fine. I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it.
Das ist too much for my brain.
So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends. Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever, and ever 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 and ever.
Digga, willst du mich ficken? Pause, Alter. Fuck, tut sie. Dann kann ich mich gar nicht erinnern. Wir sind am Strand. Wir sind wieder zu Hause. Peak zu Hause. Yo, alle leben wieder.
All right, a game reset.
Das ist Nihil.
And with this, the world will continue to loop.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
Nicht wirklich.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Oh, du hast dein Auge wieder.
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget us!
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Junko's gone.
Irgendwas?
All
wir können
right,
nicht schießen.
let's party!
Wir können nicht die Silencer
I'm gonna
benutzen.
showcase my full cooking ability.
Schade, ich würde dich so gern
Just
silencen.
leave the BGM to Ibuki. Hey, can I take a picture to commemorate this?
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess?
I've prepared you a training regiment.
If you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
Stimme.
After all this time?
What's this again? Well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending. Was ich mich gerade frage, ist, wenn wir resetten würden,
An eternal game, I guess it's fine to stay.
was würde dann passieren? Würden die dann wirklich alle wieder leben? Dann einfach warten und dann einfach doch Shutdown machen. Und dann leben alle wieder. Ja, das funktioniert ja so nicht.
Hey, can I take a...
Want to be awed by the sight?
I've prepared you a...
If you...
Should I begin with a... That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Aber du oder was? Ja, tatsächlich. I wanted this.
All right.
Nein, du willst es nicht. No, that's wrong.
This world.
Er hat's nicht mal gesagt, egal.
Who are you?
Das Ende ist tatsächlich dramatischer als das von Teil 1. Das Ende von dem Spiel.
I'm just a part of the game. But you guys aren't, right?
Chiaki? Is that you? Why are you here?
I don't know.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already
Sorry.
disappeared. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, don't you think they're messed up? Telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously, I've had enough. Tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right? I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left. you're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear.
Küsst.
As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear. What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right? Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
Yeah. I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Ich frage mich, ob die einfach so an seinem Gehirn rumgewerkelt haben oder ob die ihn vorher gefragt haben. Junge, wer schreibt mir? Ich sehe das halt auf meinem Laptop und deshalb nervt's mich. Mein Gott. Ich mach mal OBS und einfach ein Vollbild, hey, dann sehe ich es nicht mehr. Welcher Knopf war's? Der hier. Okay, ja, gut.
Wrong.
Fort.
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be all right. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Hey, Chiaki. Can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility, too.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level. You guys have a tremendous ultimate move that can overcome anything.
Diese Exchange geht ja viel länger als ich dachte.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
Of course. Games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But this isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime. This isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, it's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime.
Oh, meine coole Side.
I'll help out too.
Help? I have no talent at all.
Irgendwas? Ja,
I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See? If you just do it, things will turn out okay.
Oh,
You
this
should
was
even be able to create the future.
This is me? Is this really me? So uncool. It's totally uncool.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the Academy. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world?
Shut up.
I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko.
Mr. Treffsicher.
It's the Future Foundation's fault.
Fuck. Ja, Mr. Treffsicher. Oh, danke
Even
schön.
so, I can't choose the future. Even so.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out
Ja, ich hab doch alles
okay.
getroffen.
You should even be able to create the future.
Boah, ja, sorry. Hä, ich hab doch alles getroffen.
Even so, I...
Hä, was ist denn jetzt passiert? Ich hab doch, hä? Ich glaub, das war ein Bug. Ich glaube, an der Stelle muss ich beim ersten Mal spielen weinen.
No matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear. Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future. Even if it's a convenient miracle. If you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
Nein, sie ist weg. Ich musste damals for real weinen.
I forgot to say it again.
Er hat ihr wieder nicht gedankt. Muss ich gedrückt halten? Dann muss ich hämmern. Ah, ich muss Button mashen. Komm!
If we don't
Komm!
leave the world of despair,
Komm, awaken!
the tragedy will start once again.
Komm!
I want to see Becca one more time.
Vor allem so die ganze Zeit, die ich jetzt weg war, haben die hier einfach weiter getalkt so und immer wieder den gleichen Scheiß gelabert.
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who
Kann
fell
noch?
to despair.
Kann irgendwie nichts machen. Die sind doch einfach am Schlafen.
It's the Future Foundations.
Ist so, scheiß Future Foundation, voll die
They're both hope
Uhrensohne.
and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
Kann ich schießen? Ne, ich kann nix, Alter.
You can't lose hope.
Yo, Store Power. Ja, jetzt muss ich gedrückt halten.
Memories we made here disappear.
Wenn ich loslasse, dann passiert das.
Not even
Okay.
remember.
Store Power. Oh yeah, Hardy mir kriegt einen harten, weil Jaki gesehen hat.
If we don't rid the world of despair,
Future.
You can't lose hope.
The memories we made here.
Volt, Volt, Volt,
if we don't rid the
Volt.
world
Okay,
of
ich auf.
the tragedy will start.
Ruhe, komm, ruhig. Komm, sei still. Tschüss. Weg.
It's not responsibility. It's the Future Foundation.
They're both hope and they're both. A conclusion will never.
Yo.
No, that's wrong.
Whew.
There won't just be hope. There will probably be a lot of despair, too. I don't know what kind of future awaits us.
Oh, wir haben eine neue Haarfarbe.
But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
I've decided. I'm done running away.
Er hat eine neue Haarfarbe. Sie so, ey, wer zum Fick bist du eigentlich?
I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Egoist.
Don't tell me. Izuru? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata!
Ich find's so geil, wie er es hier ausspricht, den Namen. Oh yeah! Oh fuck! Oh, jetzt muss ich mir Mühe geben. Future.
You despair because you yearn for hope because you... Let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your ears. Just shut the hell up! If you do that, this game is gonna continue. If you don't want that, just turn off the game!
What the fuck?
Even so,
You don't have to look at the hope
Ich hätte drücken müssen, ne?
You don't have to look.
Ja, ich muss X drücken. Schon wieder falsch gemacht, Alter. I won't let anyone choose again! Ich hab mal irgendwie ein Meme gesehen, auch irgendwie mit, irgendwie so, Topic für eine Gruppenarbeit aussuchen und das Topic ist scheiße und dann so, I won't let anyone choose again! Das Meme muss ich gleich mal suchen. Komm, Alter. Komm, wir können das. Ah, mit Hangman's Gambit könntest du mich besiegen, aber nicht in diesem Spiel. Ich bin hier nämlich der King. Solange ich meinen Gott da oben hab, den blauen. Die Leiste. Komm. Komm. Mein Finger tut weh. Komm, Hälfte haben wir doch schon. So ungefähr. Circa. Komm. Ich treffe ja. Plötzlich funktioniert. Ach, ich dachte, ich hätte nicht mehr. Let's fucking go. Boah. Wir haben es geschafft, wirklich in unter 3 Stunden Class Trial durch.
What the heck is wrong with you? Why is there a bug like this? All of a sudden.
Everyone.
Sorry.
Let's shut this game down.
But don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence, we'll...
There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want.
Yes.
What are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else.
Wie sie im Hintergrund auch abgeht, man sieht's kaum, aber...
We just have to press these 2 buttons at the same time, correct? I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but... I just saw it. When my body felt so heavy that I could not move. When I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea. It was at that moment, I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, I saw it. Like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness. A warm, yet resolute light. The one who shined that light, it was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime? The future we are going to create from this moment on. It is also the future that everyone has created, right? Then, there is no way we can stop now.
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision.
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out. But... I heard her voice. In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
For real.
I don't like thinking about complicated stuff.
Ja, weil du dumm bist, Alter.
There's someone strong worth fighting. I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know?
Wisst ihr, was geil wäre, wenn man, eigentlich sollte ja Hiyoko überleben, wenn man Akane hätte sterben lassen, anstatt Hiyoko.
That's what it means to be confident, right?
Nee, sorry,
Then,
sorry.
I'm gonna choose this.
Ja, danke schön, dass du auch mal nützlich bist.
Man, this sure is getting annoying again. But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
You won't. Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible! That can't be hope! It's not even despair! What is this?!
Hajime, everyone, thank you.
I'm not the one you should be thanking.
Das war's. Class 2 vorbei. Wir haben es geschafft, Leute. In unter 3 Stunden. Halleluja. Der Part wird wahrscheinlich trotzdem 3,5 Stunden gehen, weil noch das ganze Outro und alles kommen wird. Aber egal. Wir waren richtig gut. Trotzdem nur ein B. Egal.
Well, let's get started.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right?
This is just the beginning, right?
First, we need to let this game world end.
And from that point on, we're the ones who are going to create.
Oh mein Gott, ihr Blick gerade. Usami! Komm, mach's kaputt, Alter. Mach Usami kaputt. Ich hasse Usami. Bosskampf. Ob man diesen Bosskampf in dem anderen Spielmodus auch spielen kann? Das ist ja witzig. Rest in Peace. Aua. This must be Fanservice. Allein wie ihre Boobs gerade gewackelt haben. What the fuck? Gut. Danke für die Cutscene, I guess. Ich will 2 Nachrichten, Alter.
Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again. How fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories. That's too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to hope for despair.
That is just so hopeless.
Goodbye, my waifu. I will miss you.
What was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
At least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
Peak rauschen auch einfach. Das ist gerade irgendwie, das ist nicht von meinem Mikrofon, ne? Ich habe hier nichts verstellt bei mir.
It's collapsing.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too. You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder. People can't change that easily, you know. Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
I'm pretty scared.
I am scared too.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
Hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others.
Sicher.
You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
With your colorful personalities, there's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
Es sieht so glücklich aus. So this is the end. But it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? It doesn't change how scared I am. I can't help feeling scared. So scared, but...
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew. I finally said it.
Me too. Thank you. I'll never forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget. I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere. 'Cause we're all friends after all.
Oh mein Gott, das wusste ich gar nicht, dass die auch noch was... Oh mein Gott, wie süß. Game over. Chapter 6. Das war Chapter 6. This is the end. Goodbye Despair Academy of Academy of Despair. And. Wir haben es geschafft, Leute, in unter 3 Stunden Chapter 6. Ja, ne, obwohl. Stimmt. Jawohl, warte mal, der letzte Part ging auch nur 1,5 Stunden, ne? Also immerhin weniger als 5 Stunden gebraucht. Lion's Cellphone. Wow. And so the incident is coming to an end. The incident riddled with absurdity, with nonsense, with sheer irrationality. It's about to lower its curtain. An incident smaller than Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most tragic event. Smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. An incident so small it doesn't even have a name. The world will never know what happened here. Not now, not in the distant future. As long as they remain here.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave anytime.
Then, I guess we should get going.
Direkt einfach gehen. Wir können jederzeit gehen. Okay, wir gehen jetzt. Sofort. Oh, meine Beine.
Really okay?
Meine Beine tun weh, Alter. Oh Gott. Kann ich mein Bein knacken? Oh Gott, ich hab mich gerade hingestellt. Junge, ich kann gar nicht stehen, Junge. Ich hab viel zu lang gesessen.
You're the one who said, leave the questions to me. So I let you take the lead.
Ja, das ist so untypisch für Byakuya.
Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case. I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends?
Can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
But in reality, the possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
No, the possibility isn't a problem. Even if there's the smallest possibility, they're still trying to create that future for themselves. In their eyes, that is the future.
Nehme ich das als Hand? Nee,
Smallest possibility. You might as well call it a miracle.
Strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it. They've accepted their hopes and their despair, and they're trying to create their own future. Maybe, for people like that, miracles are inevitable. Don't you think?
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Ey, der Arme, Alter!
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision. This time. However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
Wahrscheinlich, ja.
we need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that. I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Huh? Why?
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
Hier hin, Leute.
Then let's go back as well. We're not even close to finished yet. There's still a lot we must do. Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished. We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something so horrifying.
Wirklich, Leute, die Teil 1 nicht gespielt haben, sollten dieses Spiel nicht anfassen.
Let's go. We must create our own futures too.
Yep.
And so, the ordeal has ended. And from here, our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably going to be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well. The future isn't a path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere, but it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living.
So, da haben wir nämlich auch das Thumbnail für heute. Obwohl, ich glaube, es gibt sogar noch einen besseren Shot, aber ich weiß nicht, ob der wirklich kommt. Screenshot wurde in die Zwischenablage kopiert und gespeichert. Danke für die Info.
I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata.
Tatsächlich kriegen wir noch einen besseren Shot.
Lies here.
So, sehr schön. Wundervoll. Peak. Da haben wir unser Thumbnail. Epilog. The day before the future. Das war's. Das war jetzt das Ende des Epilogs, oder wie? Das war jetzt nicht der Anfang des Epilogs, das war jetzt das Ende. Ich wüsste nicht, was sonst noch kommen sollte. Das war's? War's das? Ja, das war's, Leute! Okay, ja, Freunde, das war's mit Let's Play Danganronpa 2 und ja, meine lieben Freunde. Ja, ne, wie immer, ich sage jetzt erstmal meine Meinung zum Spiel. Soll ich das Licht mal anmachen? Ich glaube, ich mache mal das Licht an, sonst trete ich irgendwo rein. Oder? Ja, ich mache es einfach mal an. Leute, ein wundervolles Spiel, wirklich ein Peak-Spiel. Auch wenn man gemerkt hat, glaube ich, dass ich ja nicht so eine große Liebe zu dem Spiel habe wie zum ersten Teil tatsächlich. Es ist ein Fakt, ja. Auch wenn das der Fall ist, hatte ich jede Menge Spaß, als ich dieses Spiel gespielt hatte. Vor allem in den früheren Chapters. Und vor allem am Ende des Spiels, also ich glaube, man hat heute auch wieder meine Motivation gemerkt, und im letzten Part auch, also ne, meine Motivation ist dann doch wieder zurückgekehrt. Und ja, das, ja, kann ich sonst noch irgendwas erzählen? Ich weiß gar nicht. Ich wollte ein paar Dinge sagen. Ich hatte mal Videos geschaut zu andere Danganronpa Survivors und dass halt ursprünglich Hiyoko geplant war, dass sie überleben sollte, und ich finde, beziehungsweise Fuyuhiko sollte ursprünglich in Chapter 3 sterben. Und dann hat man sich aber überlegt, ja nee, eigentlich sollte man ihn überleben lassen, und dann hat man ihn durch Hiyoko ausgetauscht. Es wäre viel cooler gewesen, wenn man Akane hätte sterben lassen oder so. Wisst ihr warum? Weil, wenn Mikan schon Hiyoko umbringt, die sie die ganze Zeit gemobbt hat, dann judeleißt doch wenigstens, dass sie gemobbt wurde von ihr, und wenigstens so, ach, dieses Stück Dreck, Alter, sie hat verdient, dass ich sie umbringe, oder irgendwie sowas. Bau doch wenigstens so eine Line davon ein. Gar nichts, Alter. Nichts. Und ich finde das so schlimm. Und was ich halt auch sagen muss, ist, dass dass da halt sehr viele gute Opportunities mit verschwendet worden sind, weil eigentlich jeder Survivor wäre, glaube ich, sogar austauschbar gewesen, weil keiner macht was. In Teil 1 kannst du die nicht wirklich austauschen, weil jeder Survivor hat irgendwie so seine Aufgabe, wisst ihr? Das ist einfach so. Hier, jeder wäre ersetzbar gewesen, wirklich jeder. Das Ding ist halt auch bei Fuyuhiko, dass Fuyuhiko ja auch in Chapter 3, und daran merkt man das ja auch, dass er so richtig schnell redeemed wurde. Also richtig schnell haben alle gesagt, so, yo, Fuyuhiko, du bist jetzt unser Bruder, so. Und das zeigt halt auch, dass er eigentlich sterben sollte. Und bei Hiyoko war es ja nicht so. Hiyoko ging so darauf, sich zu redeemen. Und da meinte Hajime auch, oh, Hiyoko ändert sich langsam. Und 2 Tage später ist sie tot, Alter. Geil. Ja, ne? Ich weiß gar nicht, was ich sonst sagen soll zum Spiel, um ehrlich zu sein. Ich finde, es ist ein guter zweiter Teil. Kommt nicht an den ersten ran, meiner Meinung nach. Ich liebe zwar das Ende des Spiels, also Chapter 6. Ich liebe auch den Anfang des Spiels. Also Chapter 1, 2 mag ich auch sehr. Chapter 3, ja. Chapter 4, Chapter 5, ja doch, auch wieder. Aber es kommt irgendwie nicht an die Ikonik des ersten Teils ran. Weil Teil 1 genieße ich through and through. Da gibt es keinen Moment, wo ich irgendwie sage, so, ja, da habe ich keinen Bock drauf. Sondern ich denke dauerhaft so, yo, ja. So, wisst ihr? Keine Ahnung, und ich bin da irgendwie nicht wirklich mit den Charakteren warm geworden, weil wie gesagt, jeder Survivor wäre austauschbar gewesen und ich denke mir halt auch mal so, yo. Eigentlich so, ich weiß nicht so. Das Problem hatte ich beim dritten Teil aber auch, zumindest beim ersten Playthrough. Das hat sich aber bei späteren Playthroughs dann auch irgendwie geändert. Ja. Aber Teil 3, da werden... Was ist das für ein Bild von Hiyoko? Wann kam dieses Bild vor? Junge! Byakuya am Smilen. Ja, als nächstes kommen ja die Fangames. Ich überlege, ob ich morgen starten soll mit dem ersten oder ob ich mir damit Zeit lassen will. Danganronpa Another Despair Academy wird als erstes kommen. Und anschließend Super Danganronpa Another 2. Und zu guter Letzt das andere Fangame und dann der dritte offizielle Teil. Ja. Ich freue mich richtig auf die Fangames, weil da weiß ich, dass ich richtig Bock habe. Da habe ich wirklich unnormal Bock drauf. Wirklich. Also ich habe wirklich Peak Bock drauf. Eigentlich wollte ich auch noch Alter Despair Girls spielen, aber ich glaube, das mache ich irgendwann mal. Vielleicht auch als normales Schedule Let's Play, aber das glaube ich tatsächlich nicht. Ich glaube, das mache ich als allerletztes, weil wirklich Bock drauf habe ich nicht. Und da muss ich halt auch Geld für ausgeben. Die anderen Spiele habe ich ja schon alle. Oh, hoppla. Wo ist mein Controller? Da. Ihr kennt's ja, wenn ich rede, dann ich laufe mal in meinem Zimmer auf und ab. Ich muss vor allem mega aufs Klo, Alter. Aber ich kann den Abspann nicht pausieren. Wenn ich das mache, dann hört der auf einfach. Dann muss ich den Epilog nochmal von vorne starten. Da habe ich eigentlich keinen Bock drauf. Hatten wir doch sogar die Situation bei Teil 1. Deshalb weiß ich das auch, weil bei Teil 1 ist das ja tatsächlich passiert, dass ich abgefuckt worden bin in dem Moment. Und dann gesagt habe, okay, irgendwer schreibt mir auch mal wieder. Junge, ich schwöre euch, Alter, die Personen, die mir die ganze Zeit hier schreiben. Okay, da antworte ich gleich drauf. Ja, Hajime guckt genauso wie vorhin, nur dass er keine roten Augen hat und seine Haare sind auch normal. Ob man wohl erst später auf die Idee kam, ihm die weißen Haare und alles zu geben. Oh, Abspann ist vorbei. Eieiei. Ging schnell. Das ging sehr schnell. Das ging zu schnell. Jetzt mal. Das ging sehr schnell rum, das Spiel. Das ging sehr schnell rum. Ja, ne? We're finished hier. Was ist das? Easter Egg. Was bist du? Usami Strap. Die Dinger aus dem Prolog. Danganronpa If. Oh ja, stimmt. Danganronpa If gibt's ja auch noch. Was ist das? If, written by That Amazing Writer. Trigger Happy Havoc. Captain mal eine Character Introduction. Ah, das sind dann alle die aus Teil 1. Also das ist wirklich rein Teil 1 hier, oder wie? Ja gut, ne? Muss ich überlegen, ob ich dazu ein extra Video mache. Freunde. Wie auch immer, das war's mit Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. Wir sehen uns demnächst wieder, entweder morgen oder nächste Woche mit super... Ja stimmt, ich habe ab nächster Woche auch... Ich geh mal aufs Klo, ich rede gleich weiter. Sorry, das musste mal. Ich habe nächste Woche Urlaub, das heißt ab Mittwoch kommen täglich... Ja, oder ab Donnerstag kommen täglich Danganronpa Parts. Da freue ich mich auch sehr drauf. Also wir werden wahrscheinlich auch das eine Fangame dann derzeit rumkriegen. bin mal gespannt, wie das wird. Anyway, ihr könnt euch freuen. Ich freue mich. Wir sehen uns dann wieder und bis zum nächsten Mal. Und wir haben wirklich nur 3 Stunden und 5 Minuten gebraucht für das Finale. Enttäuschend, dass es so schnell ging tatsächlich. Ich glaube, das war in Teil 1 noch nicht so. Naja, wie auch immer. Schüsseldorf.